Hello everyone. Let's do the basics of obtaining this particular part in 3D. So what we simply need to do is draw the plan view of this particular diagram, then give it a press pull of 90 upwards. So as such, when we come to our program, AutoCAD 2022, we first of all change the working workspace to 3D modeling. So after you have your 3D modeling tools, you'll come to home from your gizmo. Then from here is when you begin to draw that particular part. So first of all, you can see that it has two curves. So the first one radius 35, the next one radius 15. So that's the first point that we'll begin with. So the first one radius 35, then enter, zoom out. In fact, I'll carry it from this particular point to some other place, let's say that place. So here is when I'm going to continue with my drawing. So the next one, they share the same radius, but they share the same center, but radius is 15. Then after that, I'm going to have lines at the quadrant points having a length of 90. So I'll come to line, shift right click, quadrant from that point. Make sure I turn on my ortho mode, then have it with a length of 90, enter. Then afterwards, I'm going to copy this. So I'm going to come to copy. From the end point to shift right click, quadrant, as such. Then I'm going to have another line at this other side, joining the two. Then that line, I'm going to offset it a distance of 20 inward. So I'm going to offset at a distance of 20 inward. Then I'll offset the endpoints. Okay, I'll offset the endpoints a distance equal to 70 minus 40 divided by 2. So that is 30 divided by 2, which is 15. So we have 15 here and 15 here. So that if you add the whole of these, we get total length. So I'm going to offset the edges a distance of 15. So again, I come to offset, enter the distance of 15, then select that inward, select that inward. Then after that, what you remain with is simply to do the trimming for the necessary lines. So we'll do those trims. Then I'll delete these two first. Then again come to trim. It will trim for that particular part. So as you can see, we have the top view as such. Then what we now require to do is we select the whole of these, then type join, so that we join them all together. So as you can see, this one has been fused. What you need to do next is come to press pull, choose the bounded area, then go upwards a distance of 90 as in the question. And with that, you have obtained what the question wanted. So if you change the visual style to hidden, you can see they appear exactly the same. So if you wish to annotate, again you come to annotate tab, come to the dimensions. It's a linear dimension, then you can click on whichever part you want to annotate. Sorry, so one thing you're supposed to make sure of is you change the coordinates to pick on the surface that you wish to annotate. Let's say if I want to annotate this top part, I'll come and change the coordinates to this top part, accept, Then afterwards, now we can come to annotate, come to the linear annotation, then selecting the points that I wish to annotate. As you can see, I have that as my annotation. Then for the circles or the curves, you can come to areas. Then you simply click on the circle, or again circle, and you simply click on the curve as such. So that is how we are supposed to do, or those are the basics of coming up with that particular piece of drawing. Thank you. Let's meet in the next exercise.